Hi everybody, this is Peter Czakowski, creator of the Story Engine, and I am just so excited, and I wanted to take a moment to say something face-to-face, or face-to-screen, I guess, to share the news that every single Kickstarter reward has shipped. It's either already in the mail on its way to you, or it's been packed and labeled and is just waiting for the postal carrier to pick it up early next week. So this is just such a huge milestone. I'm excited, and we've been building this for a long time, and I wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much for your patience throughout what I know has been a very complicated shipping process, much more complicated than the fulfillment for any Kickstarter I've run before. We had a lot of curveballs thrown at us by the wonderful year that was 2020, and I've never had to deal with plagues. I've never had to deal with national shutdowns or shelter-in-place orders while fulfilling a Kickstarter. I haven't had to deal with border closures or Brexit. The world maps have literally changed since this Kickstarter started fulfilling. I've never had to deal with one of my cargo vessels almost shipwrecking. I've never had to deal with trying to appease Poseidon, but through every single one of our delays, through every single one of our curveballs, you have been so patient, so supportive, and I cannot thank you enough for just rolling with the punches and helping us see through the end of this project. So thank you. I also want to say a huge thank you to all of our regional shipping partners. They've been doing triple duty for the past few months to just get as much as they can shipped as quickly as they can. So huge thank you to Katie and Verla at Friggin Logistics in the States, in Indianapolis. They've just been in charge of shipping such a huge volume of parcels, especially in the last month, just so much overtime. A huge thank you to Spiral Galaxy in the UK. In particular, John has been incredible about being just communicative and available through the evolving situation with Brexit, through the border closures, through the changes to the import rules for getting parcels into the EU. So I cannot thank you enough, Spiral Galaxy. And Aetherworks in Australia has just been such a pleasure to work with. They managed to just get things shipped as soon as it arrived without a hitch, and it was just such a painless process. And I also wanted to say a special thank you to my parents in Canada, who, because of the changing situation, ended up having to receive 3 pallets worth of games to their house, and just were incredible about dealing with the sort of the changes in the plans in the Canadian side. So thank you to everyone who had a hand in making this project a success and getting it out as quickly as we could. I really appreciate it. For those of you who have asked about sort of what's next for the Story Engine, yes, I have been working on a special sequel standalone project that I do hope to unveil soon. I do want to make sure that the bulk of people have their parcels before I start moving my focus to something new. Like, I really like to make sure that I've really fulfilled and stuck the landing before I ask you to take another exciting journey with me. But I'll be excited to reveal that soon. If you do want to stay on top of like what's new in the world of the Story Engine, we're at Story Engine Deck on all the usual social media. We have a mailing list at storyenginedeck.com/subscribe, or I think if you click on my Kickstarter profile and hit follow, you'll get a notification when I launch the next project. But I'll definitely be sharing a couple sneak peeks at that soon. It's something I've been working on and off during some of the slower moments during fulfillment when we're waiting on boats or waiting on freight to arrive, and I could not be more excited to show you this thing that I've been working on. But for now, I will be available for troubleshooting support for packages arriving. If you run into any issues with your parcel, just get in touch at storyenginedeck.com/contact or via Kickstarter DM, and I'll be here to support. If you haven't received your tracking number yet, that's pretty normal, especially for people in the US or the international zones outside of the UK or EU. So if you don't have your tracking information yet, maybe wait until next Friday before getting in touch, just because you might not get your notification until your parcel is scanned into the system, and that'll probably happen early next week, and sometimes there's a bit of a lag. So just hang tight, promise you that the tracking info is on the way soon, and if you don't get it by this time next week, hit me up by DM, and I will make sure that you have that. In the meantime, thank you, stay safe, stay healthy, Happy New Year, and I can't wait to see what stories you guys get to telling with the deck. I'm just really excited to see what you make of it. So thanks a lot, and take care.